And our pitcher tonight, Max Fried. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
About to get started here, Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit.
Inside, ball 2.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
No, that's down.
Step off, throw to first. Edwards back in on a dive. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Runner takes off. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Man at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Bounce to the right side. Rice steps on the bag, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Kyle Stowers. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. One away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. And now 1-2. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ball 2.
Time call. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. The 2-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Heriberto Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a pop-up. Rice. And that's the third out. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And getting the start for Miami, David Peterson. I mean, come on, Singy. Look at this list. Top 5 in the league in wins. He's pitching like someone promised him ice cream after every win.
Yeah, it's called flavor sequencing. You got to set up the fudge to freeze him with the cherry. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of wins, Boog. He's dealing this season.
Yeah, a lot of buzz around the league about his dominance. Freezing opponents, hold the sprinkles.
Wait, you're not a sprinkles guy? And here I thought I knew everything about you, partner.
Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one hops against the fence. Into second, and he's got a double.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
That's ball 2.
That's one misses. 3-1 now. Swings through that. Got him. 2 away.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Bader on the move. 1 down.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. This one in the air. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs. Base is empty. Jacob Marcy digs in now. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs.
Well, this isn't someone pitchers want to see right now. He's seeing the ball so well. He's squaring it up, and most importantly, he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Second inning here. No score. That pitch gets the corner, and now it's 3-2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, Adames fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in New York, bottom half of inning number 2, J.C. Escarra stepping in now for the Yankees. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Nope, outside.
popped up. Edwards in position. That's out number 2.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 13, Harrison Bader.
So here's Bader now.
That's out.
There's a swing and a drive. Fernandez. Long run on his horse. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Bader around third. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Chris Newell, comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. 1-1 now. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
And that's a base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Batting 9,
It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
The 1-2 stays alive. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Man at first, 1 away. And there's a foul ball. In the air, right field. Dominguez takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, number 1, Connor Norby.
Curve in the dirt, kicks away. The throw into second, not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Now a pop-up on the infield. McMahon. And that is that. 1 left for Miami. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
First class, this ain't roll call. Say I switched up, say I'm closed off. Wasn't friends back then, I don't know y'all. Remember you never bet on me then.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. battling here as he fouls it away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. A little bit low. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive. J.C. Escarra stepping in now for the Yankees. A little out front there as he swings through it. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. The Yanks lead 1. Back in New York. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. The 1-2. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Up next for the Marlins,
the Yanks up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His 18th home run of the season, and we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Now at the plate, Heriberto Hernandez. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. In the air to left center. Bader on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here. Back in the Bronx and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8. Out to short, Lopez. Whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And here is Sosa to the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 out. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's ball
That's
four.
ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Bouncer to second, and that one handled. Tosses to first, inning over. Ready now for the fifth inning, and now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. The 2-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Now he's challenging the called strike, and that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. That one ripped right center field, and in one hops the wall. Relay to second, not in time. It's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Go ahead run on base. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a chopper. Slings to first in time. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Edwards.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And a 1-1. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and that's the third out. Marlins back in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Willie Adames stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball 2.
To the right side, O'Hearn. He'll do it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. The 1-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5.
Now they've made him really work in this one. His 100th pitch coming in just the 5th inning.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. And up next for New York, Ben Rice.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben.
Check swing, went around. That is strike 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. That's the third out. Back in Yankee Stadium. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Digging in, Connor Norby. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here comes the skipper. Kervin Castro into the game.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. The throw in, runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Marlins have the lead.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Man at second. That's a strike. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. Hernandez hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Good wood on that changeup, barreled it up, just couldn't keep it between the lines.
That's ball two.
On a line. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Back for more from the Bronx. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. Manager out of the dugout. New pitcher for the Marlins, Jalen Beeks.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Hard hit, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge.
Runner on the move, and he hits a ground ball right side. O'Hearn takes it himself. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Swings through that one. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one kicks away from the catcher. The throw to third. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. The Yankees with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. There's a line drive to left field. Oh, he can't hang on. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, it was a bad read off the bat, but he still managed to make the catch. That could have turned out much worse. Catch saved him a run.
And that one finds its way through. And it gets by him. Throws to second. And he's out. But one run does score on the error. And that'll do it for the inning. We're through 6 full. We are tied. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Carlos Estevez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
That clips the corner.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And now, Jacob Marcy. That one ripped. One away.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter, Liam Hicks.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Liner caught at second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Go-ahead run on base, Otto Lopez. The next up for the Marlins. The Marlins with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Out to short, Adames. That's the inning. One left for Miami. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, and Hugo Sosa.
And it remains 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Hernandez has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees,
Chris Newell stepping in now for the Yankees. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, as you can see, got him way out in front with that off-speed pitch. He was set up perfectly by the previous pitch. Good fastball, speed up the hitter's timing, and then all of a sudden with a really good arm action, same arm speed, could not recognize the changeup.
Two down, nobody on. That one missed. And that's downstairs. And the count is filled up. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Nothing across here this half. We look ahead. New pitcher for the Yankees, Griffin Jacks.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground. Makes a sliding stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norby. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Jax. This is his 60th appearance of the year. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Stays alive. Out towards right center field. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Kyle Flowers.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one carrying out of here. And the Marlins jump out in front. It's 3-2.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
So 2 down. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Rhys Hoskins. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Eric Miller taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And that's the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Danny Coulombe.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one clips the outside corner. That's strike 2. The Yankees looking to rally. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next for New York, Ben Rice.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben Rice.
That's a ball.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Check swing on the 2-1, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. 2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Comes the 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that skips into there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back there. Out of here. Matt Chapman hits one out. His 28th home run of the season. J.C. Escara will hit next. Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now for the Marlins, Ryan O'Hearn. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Rice takes it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
This one in the air. McMahon under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins.
2 down, base is empty. Liam Hicks, the next to hit. check swing, but he went too far. Yeah, the count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins.
Now pitching for
So the
Miami,
closer summoned from the bullpen, Ronnie Enriquez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
In there, sets him down on strikes.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
That one catches the zone. That is strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. The Yanks down to their final strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. The throw into second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Aaron Judge. He represents the winning run.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left.
Life. It's true that they underestimate.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Labor Day baseball coming up on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. And on the hill, A.J. Smith-Shawver. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. Slider for a strike. This one in the air. And there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's a 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one way inside. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. And on to run for Miami, Miguel Andujar. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And a count 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here's a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two on, one out. Missed inside with the curve. Nice grab. The feed for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. And now the Braves will get there. We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the slab, David Peterson. He's been a real force on the mound so far this year. Digging in, Jurickson Profar. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Jurickson Profar. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's just foul. The 1-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. Out of here. His 28th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
One down. Now here is Austin Riley, and it is 2-1.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 400
swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Just missed. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going, gone. A two-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. Bobachek gets a chance to hit. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out to short, Lopez. Fires in time.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
No, inside.
Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball right side. On to O'Hearn. And Olsen is set down. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. The 1-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. This one's smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. His 19th home run of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Swings through him for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. At the plate, Jacob Marcy.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss. And a count now even up.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good eye in that spot. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Second home run of the inning for him. And they cut into the deficit.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Well, you can never fault a guy for going after a hitter in a 3-2 count. He tried to challenge him, but just didn't have enough to get it by him. Really good swing and a nice home run.
That one missed. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Harris on the move. He's got it. Out number 2. And now the shortstop, Otto Lopez. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Into the corner, but foul. Payoff pitch. On a line out towards center. And that is that. But 2 round. Back here in Atlanta. Now in for the Braves. Drake Baldwin. The lefty ready. And a 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Taylor Walls. What a stop. Over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Late on that fastball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And it's
outside,
even up.
that's a ball.
Out towards right center field. And that will end the inning. Braves strand 1, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1 up, 1 down. Here's Miguel Andujar. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 down.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
That one fouled off.
Ball 2.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. His 39th home run of the season, and we're level. It's 3-3.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The 1-2. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aroldis Chapman, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Altavilla getting loose as well. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. We're tied now at 3 apiece. This is back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And there's 1 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game. Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but it turns out he made the right choice.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And here. Hoskins. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Fly ball down the line. Riley sizing it up. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Through 3.5, we're all even, 3 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Matt Olson down. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Close, but call the ball. Yeah, that's ball 2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. One, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez.
Ball.
That misses. Ball 3.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
On the ground to third. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
In the air out to center, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Stepping in, Miguel Andujar.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video.
Now this one gets through. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. 4-3, they take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Coming on Profar. He's there. He's got it.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Aroldis Chapman is done. Here comes the new arm for the Braves, Dan Altavilla.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Base hit. And out to a board.
Up next for the Marlins. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. Chopped on the ground. Over to Albies. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now back at Truist Park. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. This to third. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Taylor Walls next up for the Braves. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that'll do it. Braves go down quickly here. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Next to hit, Rhys Hoskins. Not close with that one, and the count is filled up. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So digging in, Jacob Marcy. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on.
Oh, gets dirty. Throw to the pitcher. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Marlins. Third baseman, Connor Norby.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Marlins.
Well, let's get a better feel for that rocket by diving into the numbers with StatCast. Singy, he didn't miss it.
No, clearly not. I mean, he launched that ball at 118 off the bat, and that's just ridiculous power. You know, very few guys can hit a ball as hard as he just did right there.
Ball, that's it.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. In the air, right field. Acuna gets under it, and that is that. One left for Miami. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. 1-2 now on Acuna. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1-2 now.
Ball inside.
Hard on the ground to first. O'Hearn steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Braves. Third baseman, Austin.
So here's Riley now. Line to left, and ball. The Fish up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Well, with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
That one missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Set down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 hit. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Suarez.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
The 1-1. That one almost got him.
Inside, ball 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Iglesias, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Marlins. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a bouncer. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder Kyle Stowers.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Now, Ryan O'Hearn. This one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher Liam
Stowers off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
On the ground to first, Olsen. Throws to first in time, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Set for the last half of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olsen. Manager out of the dugout. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Luke Weaver.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
On the ground, right side. takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Right through there for a strike. The Braves trailing by 2 here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
That is the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're still down 5-3. We go to the 8th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Rhys Hoskins. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball out to center field. Harris under it. And there's one down. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
For the Marlins, right fielder Jacob Marcy.
That's off the inside corner. And now 3-1. Out towards right center field. Acuna on his way over. 2 away. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Miami back here in Atlanta. Now in for the Braves, Taylor Walls. And a big swing and a miss. Got him. Now 1 away.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right fielder,
The 1-1. That smash towards center. And the inning is over. Braves are set down. Joey Wentz gets the call from the pen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit.
1 down, runner at 3rd. Miguel Andujar digs in now. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in.
Ripped on a line to center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they take a 3-run lead. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to...
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Liam Hicks, the next to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. Harris on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Marlins on top, 6-3. This is Marlins baseball on the show, Florida.
Now pitching for Miami.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ronnie Enriquez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up.
Oh, great stop to first. And he'll be safe at first. Here's Matt Olson.
First baseman,
The Marlins trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike. That's a laser base hit. Around second is Bichette. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The tying run at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Bichette comes around to score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.